Brumma, 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 brum, brum, brum. Brumma, 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 brum, brum, brum.
Igen, tisztelt Nyomok, kedves, drága testvéreim! Boldog vagyok látni titeket. Csak egy párszor fogok szólni magyarul, bocsássatok meg, mert mégis nem egész jól beszélek magyarul. Kislány volt, amikor elhúzottak bennünket. Szekeren volt a szent életű apukám fővabi. 86 Jungvász vabi volt Magyarországon a háború előtt. Mind unokatestvérek. Én magam egy Jungvász lány vagyok, és egy unokatestvérhez mentem félre. Mégis akartam egy pár szót szólni magyarul, hogy tudjátok, hogy család vagyok. És tiszta szívvel és szeretettel jöttem hozzátok most. Csak szeretettel és tiszta szívvel. Köszönöm a Jóistennek, tudlak látni titeket. Én egy gyönyörű zsidó hitteség. A Jóisten vigyázzon ti rátok. Legyetek egészségesek. És a Jóisten áldjon meg mindenkit. Mikor megjöttem máma este, egy fiatal körül fiú odajött hozzám, és azt mondta, itt is van, látom, előttem. Olyan kedvesen mondta, Rebece, mikor a Rebecen itt volt egy pár hónappal ezelőtt. A Rebecen adott nekem egy áldást, és azóta olyan csodák történtek. Mindenkinek adok egy áldást, hogy csak jó legyen. És a Jóisten vigyázzon ki rátok.
Every day, my grandfather went to synagogue and would come back. He would go to his library and study. And I would love to go to his room. He would beckon to me, place me on his knees. And I was so happy and content to sit on his knees. On the last day of our visit, I was sitting on my grandfather's knees, and suddenly I felt him tremble. I looked up. My grandfather was crying. So I ran to my father and I said, "To see the mind, my grandfather is crying." A nagypapa sír. And my father started to cry. And my father said, "We'll take a walk outside. I'll explain to you why." So we walked outside. The snow was still deep. And my father said, "Én fog először menni, előre, he will go first, és te, édes gyermekem, and you, galambom, édes gyermekem, menjél utánam. Follow me." So I followed my father. And then my father stopped and he said, "Did you understand why I told you to follow me? Why I went first?" "Yes," I said, "because my father wanted to make a path for me because the snow is deep." So my father said to me, "Yes, my precious child. That's why you Zéder, that's why you nagypapa sír most azért sír, mert nem csak tanul, egy utat csinál nektek. Zéder is not only crying, he's making a path for you. A path for you and alle jüdische Kinderlach and all Jewish children, for all generations, forever and ever. Because the snow will be very deep. And you will fall. And every time you fall, remember, Zéder, your grandfather, made a path for you. Search for it. Stand up and keep walking." I was a little girl. I didn't understand it. But very soon I discovered that the snow was much deeper than I could have imagined. And I fell many times. But every time I fell, I heard my father's voice. Search for the path. Stand up. Zeta, your grandfather made a path for you. So I stood up and I kept walking. My grandfather, my grandmother, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins were all killed in Auschwitz. My father remained the only living son from the house of my grandfather. 35 years ago, for the first time, I was invited to speak here in Budapest. My mother, Olewa Shalom, of blessed memory, was still alive, and she said she would come with me. After I spoke, we took a taxi to Narodva. We wanted to see the house again if it was still there. And most importantly, we wanted to visit the grave sites of my great-grandparents who were rabbis there before. I looked for an old peasant and I said to him, bocsásson meg. Emlékszik még maga a zsidókra? Hogyne? Excuse me, do you still remember the Jews? Oh yes, hogyne? Emlékszik a papbácsira? Do you still remember the rabbi? Hát persze, egy jó ember volt. Of course, he was a good man. Én vagyok az egyetlen unokája. I am his only granddaughter. He looks at me like, how come you're still alive? I said, még a ház itt van? Is the house still here? Hát igen. And he tells me, so-and-so lives there. És a zsidó temető még itt van? The Jewish cemetery? Ott az öreg rabbi volt, a déd nagypapám? Hát igen, yes, the cemetery is here. So we go. Mutassa meg nekünk. Show us where it is. My mom and I are holding hands, and we are walking. We come to the street. I recognize the house immediately. And as we came close, my poor mommy, she lost it. She started to cry. And she said, Anyuka, Anyuka, Mommy, tessék kinyitni az ajtót. Please open the door. A gyerekek megjöttek. The children are here. Anyuka, tessék kinyitni az ajtót. Please, Mommy, open the door. A peasant came to the door and she said, mit keresnek? Mit keresnek? What are you looking for? Mit keresnek? What are we looking for? Kit keresnek? Who are you looking for? Who are we looking for? No one. No one. Nothing. There's nothing to look for. We didn't want to go inside. We didn't want to see my grandfather's books, room without his holy books. We didn't want to see his room without his holy books. We didn't want to see my grandmother's kitchen with crosses. So instead we went to the cemetery. And I told my great-grandfather everything that happened to us. Everything. And I told my great-grandfather to look for my grandfather on his knees. I would sit and to say thank you. Because I found the path that he made for me. And today I have children and grandchildren. I want my books. And I founded Hineni so that every Jew should be able to go on the path. I'm here tonight in Budapest before Pesach to tell you that every person here had a grandfather, a grandmother, someplace who made a path for you, who prayed for you. Just have to discover the path. And they will walk walk with you. It's easy. Do it. I remember what I told you at the beginning, that everything I say I substantiate with a passage from the Torah. How do you say hello in Hebrew? I said that last time. You say shalom. But religious people say shalom aleichem. What's the difference? Aleichem means you in the plural. But you're saying hello just to me. So why do you say it in the plural? I say hello to you, I say aleichem shalom. Why just plural? Why not singular? Everybody understands? Of course you do. You know why? Because you are never walking alone. When we greet you, not just you, but your Zadis, your grandfathers, your grandmothers, and all the angels who walk with you. So shalom aleichem to you, to your grandparents, and I knew your grandparents. They were holy people, and they are walking with you. So my dear wonderful sisters and brothers, thank you for your beautiful hearts. Thank you for listening with your souls. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for being you. May Hashem bless you and be with you always. I thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dear friends. I truly appreciate your kindness, your beautiful heart. It means so much to me.